Good evening, I'm Matt Mulcahy.
I'm Jackie Robinson. Right now, there's a big battle in Washington, and if new laws are passed, it could change how sites from Wikipedia to Facebook to YouTube conduct their business. The Stop Online Piracy Act, or SOPA, and the Protect Intellectual Property Act in Washington are being supported by the film and music industries to stop piracy. Critics say that the laws could infringe free speech and eventually hurt the technology industry. Many of the world's most popular internet sites are worried about the proposed laws and took steps to show viewers what changes could mean.
Now, one of the websites that blacked out today was Syracuse University's iSchool site. And joining us today is Professor Anthony Rotolo from the iSchool. And, you know, Professor, thanks for being here. First of all, stopping online piracy, that doesn't sound like a bad thing, but why would this legislation be bad in your view?
Yeah, I think one of the misconceptions is if you're opposed to SOPA or PIPA, these bills that are being proposed, that you're opposed to piracy. But the reality is that many of us are opposed to the provisions in the legislation that would censor websites or shut down websites that we all go to every day, like Facebook, like YouTube, even Google can be affected merely because of charges of copyright infringement. And the technologies that would be used are similar to what we see in countries like China that have censorship built in there. So we really don't want to see that start to happen in America because it could be disruptive to the innovation and the progress we've seen in the tech sector here.
With so much going on YouTube, how could someone possibly police all of that?
Well, that's exactly right. You know, there's somewhere around 3 billion YouTube videos viewed every single day. So to begin to imagine the enormity of that task for Google, which owns YouTube, it's impossible. But as a search engine, under these laws, Google could be forced to strip out many websites and all types of content from their results, only because they've been charged with having users that infringe copyright. And that's kind of a scary thought.
So this blackout today, what did it accomplish? A lot of people never saw these four letters together before, never heard SOPA before. So what was accomplished today, do you think?
Right. Well, you know, our school, the iSchool at Syracuse, we joined the really the voices that were coming out against SOPA and PIPA, and our goal was to try to raise awareness. Whichever side of the issue you fall on, however you feel about it, we want a conversation about this. It's central to information science. It's central to the future of the internet, really, in America, and progress around technology. So we wanted people to be talking about it, decide where they fall on this issue, and take action accordingly, because a discussion is really the most important thing we could have right now.
Does it seem to you that there will be some sense of regulation along the way, though, that this won't operate quite as freely as it has in the past?
Sure, we are going to have to come up with new models of dealing with copyright issues. You know, someone who produces an original work does have the right to benefit from that, but we're going to have to figure out how to do it in a way that doesn't stifle innovation and can allow social media technologies to continue to evolve, because right now in the U.S. we really want to support companies that are growing and doing well and not push that overseas to places where they might be more free to do so.
A lot of people were kind of upset today, though. It got the conversation started. People are talking about SOPA and PIPA, but they didn't like the idea of, you know, Wikipedia, which is supposed to be not taking any sides.
Yeah, where's my Wikipedia?
Right.
Just information only, of actually coming out and saying, you know, taking a stance.
Sure, and I think the best thing about that, about Wikipedia joining in, about Google adding that blackout Google Doodle that they had, was that it caused people to realize that sites that we rely on without even thinking about it, how many times do we go to Wikipedia on a daily basis, those sites may cease to exist or may be changed forever from the ways that we're used to using them. And by being one day without Wikipedia, it reminds us really what's at stake.
Message home.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and we actually had to use our brains to remember stuff today. That's kind of weird.
Go look for Webster.
That's a whole other story, though. Thank you, Professor Rotolo, for joining us tonight from the iSchool.
Well, to learn more about SOPA, just head to our website, cmycentral.com, and click on the news section, find the story, and we have links to the entire bill and more reaction to it.
You're up to the minute top stories tonight at 5:30.